entrepreneur? Did you know you don't need an accountant to manage your accounts? Right now, you're probably using an accounting software designed for accountants. It's complex, full of jargon, and unless you've got a finance degree, you're going to be
Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Are we ready to make some money? Very late. What trading is this? Should be starting at 6 a.m. Oscar, of course, my friend. You can start at 6 a.m. and just stare at the charts for like 3-4 hours and get nothing. Let's see what we have today. Let's see what we have today. Morning. Welcome. USDJPY broke and retested. We'll see right now. Just gonna go through some pairs quickly to see what is happening. I can see a little bit here that GU closed above this level, but the 4 hour is still at resistance, and also it's not a very good breakout. 4 pips, not enough. 4 pips is not enough. Okay, Euro US dollar. We do have a nice level on Euro US dollar here. This is the nice level. This is the level that yesterday we had a trade, and today price is rejecting again same level. Hawaii New York session had a lot of fluctuation. What the hell is that word? Looks like I'm gonna learn a new word today. Fluctuation. Okay. Let's see what does that mean. Oh, okay, I see. A lot of fluctuation. Yesterday, Samuel, we had a lot of news, and that's what caused in the market some big pushes and some big drops also. A lot of pairs pushed a lot, just like you can see here on EU, and a whole pullback. Why did this happen? Why did this pullback happen actually? Because the push was from the news, we knew that. Whatever goes up quickly comes down quickly. It's a famous saying. When the move is caused by the news, there's a big chance that price is gonna pull back later on or right away. It depends, and gonna recover the whole move. There's a big chance. And moves from the news can be different. One of them can just be like a helping hand to technicals and just follow the technicals, help a bit breaking a zone maybe, and some news can be just for the moment and price gets back where it was after. And yeah, that's the reason why we like to stay away after the news, or that's the reason we like to stay away from a break and retest when it happens from the news, because there's a higher chance that we might get a fake out. Higher chance of being a fake out when the breakout is from the news. Always remember that. And yesterday we saw some examples. USD JPY is out of the list. Out of the list for now. I don't really see a good level here. 4-hour looks like it's still at support. So we gotta move on there. I don't like it. Gold is making a retest. Let's go to the upside gold. But gold also rejecting this big resistance here. It's in between two levels. Let's take a look at the daily. Ooh, daily looks nice. The daily looks nice for some continuation to the upside, but how deep a pullback it's going to be, that's the question. Now if you go to the 1 hour, you do have a level here. This is supposed to get rejected and have some more continuation, of course. Let's see, the 4 hour is pretty much the same. But what's the downside of this setup is that we rejected a major zone here. And it can easily this result in a fake out just because of this. But also this is a good level. So what's the option here? What can you do to make this setup work? There's a chance here. There's a chance. The only chance or way to trade this, I would say, based on my opinion, is if this candle here comes all the way, closes like this, then it needs to come for a small pullback, just a small pullback here, and then all the way to the upside. filling this range to the upside would be perfect. This is what I expect gold to do in order to take buys, let's say, or to follow this kind of retest that's happening right now. Taking the retest right now, it's too risky. It's too risky because price is coming from a big level. So we're trying to avoid a possible fake out here. And if this happens, then we have a very, very high chance of continuation to this next zone and filling the range. So remember this kind of setup when time comes. We'll see if the current candle pushes all the way to the upside and gives us a nice breakout. Not a breakout actually, but just a close back in this small consolidation. There's a small level here, and if the candle closes also above this previous candle, that just tells us that there's a very good momentum right now, and we can just hop in the train with gold here and continue. So let's see. EuroCAD. At the first look, it looks good. I don't see anything bad there. Let me see a small consolidation box here. I don't see a lot of levels on the left, but okay, we can take this level. Yeah, looks good. All we need is a nice break above. I can see this zone's been respected pretty much. Okay, more charts. USD CAD, yeah, USD CAD. USD CAD has been actually not respecting the level because the level is a little bit lower. Let's check the level that we had yesterday. This was the level, even maybe a little bit lower. It's not been respecting it. Now can we say, okay, if we wait for a close above this, then yeah, we can do that too. If we get a nice clean candle above everything here on the left, then we have a nice chance. We just need a nice close above, then clean traffic from the left side here. There's nothing to stop us. All we need is a nice bullish candle.
Good morning, sir. About
Morning, Andrew. Yeah.
this USD CAD, I see that you are level of yesterday. And what I did today, I put the level a little bit up. Does it make sense? Or
Why? Because the only thing that happened is you had another 2-3 candles.
yes,
Yes, so 2-3 candles We're not going to change the fact that we have so many rejections at a lower level here. Because look left.
Yeah. What I did, that's what I do usually when I put level. I went from 1 hour, I went to the 4 hour, and I see that this, like the new level, let's say the new level is matching with the past. So I thought to put it up a little bit.
Yeah, look, if there would be like 10 rejections at the same level, would say, okay, let's change the level to the new one.
Mm-hmm.
But look closely now.
Yes.
You see the level that I drew is still there.
Yes.
So the first try here ended up not doing much. Second, third one, and it was just consolidation at this same resistance here. So look what happened. You see this bullish candle?
Yeah.
That's the breakout candle. That's the clean breakout candle above everything here on the left. Look what happened. This is the retest.
Yeah.
Look at this. This was the move from the retest.
Yeah.
So the level already worked. It's not a new resistance, let's say. This is an almost 20 pip move. So the job was done here from USD CAD. It did the retest, it did the continuation, it pushed like 20 pips. Then it started just to consolidate a little bit more. But this doesn't mean it created another new level here, because I don't really see, it's not enough history here on the left to say that we have a level here. I think the level we had yesterday still remains the same. Now, but what about this now when the candle is going to close above? Like I said, if we get a good enough break above, even above the previous candles, yeah, would be nice. But I can't count a level here just because of one or two candles. It's too early to say that we do have a zone there. But anyway, we need a nice candle close above everything, just to make sure that we break above this zone clearly.
Can you look at GJ now?
Yeah. Probably thinking about this level.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty strong 4-hour level. I looked at it earlier, and I don't know, it matches also perfectly with the one here on the left. It's a massive one. I don't know if we're gonna be able to break here. And also taking it on the 1 hour, I'm not gonna be sure, to be honest. I can expect an easy fake out here, even though the 1 hour is pushing, and we already had like a break and retest here. And look at the daily. The daily is not in our favor here. We can easily continue to the downside here after this huge drop, and also it broke this level on the daily. It's not the best breakout, but at least it closed kind of below that. So the only thing we can have right now on GJ is a deeper pullback, and then probably some continuation to the downside. So I wouldn't take anything here right now. If it wasn't for this strong level and the daily, maybe I would recommend this, because it's kind of pretty nice. It's very nice level. There's a lot of projections, a lot of history on this level you can trust, but only 1 hour breakout, I'm not sure. I need more confirmation. GBP high impact news 1 hour ago with bullish data. Yeah, so you're saying that it did affect GBP a little bit? Probably. Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah, 8 o'clock right now.
Yeah, GBP had full. All the news were good.
Did you look already to outcut?
No, we're gonna look. We're gonna look now. We do have some CAD news also coming in 5 hours.
Yeah.
So right now looks like we're clear. GBP had full of nice news for it. So we're gonna see what happens. New Zealand US dollar. Looks good. It does look good. Euro US dollar also is the same. It is a nice level. Yesterday's level that we took the trade makes a lot of sense. Why not? Euro US dollar, yes, Lejek. Aussie dollar. Okay, it looks good. It looks like we're gonna have a few setups coming up soon. Let's see how this EU will set up. NZD US dollar is also trying to break.
Yeah. The only thing about this one is that there is another level just a little bit there. So I would like a very nice close break.
Yeah, we need a strong break here. At least,
yeah.
at least like being in the middle of the range, then coming
Yeah.
for a retest.
Exactly. That's
Yes.
why EU and out EU is better. Even out cut is
Let me see.
nice.
Oh yeah, a nice consolidation box here. But the next zone is not too far, so we better trade the major ones. I like EU and NZD US dollar the most, I would say.
Yeah.
It's just they have better levels. They have better levels all the way. I'm just gonna wait for a good close here.
For levels, I like Euro CAD and USD CAD as well, but it's not break at the moment. These two are the most promising.
Yeah, I like EU, and EU is not disappointing us at all. We have like 3 wins in a row on EU now.
Usually EU to me was really not like between the last ones, but like lately is doing well.
It's been respecting levels very nicely, and it's rare for me USD to respect levels like this. It usually is a mess.
Yeah, exactly.
Samuel, you took a loss on NZD US dollar. I told you it had broken, but you were stopped. Well, I don't know if I said that. I didn't say anything of taking NZD US dollar. So I don't know what you did, my friend. I don't know what you did. Urban sent a chart, GBP USD stop loss at break even. It looks like he bought on the trend line. And the target is here, okay? Good job, my friend. Congrats. Trading the channel. we have these two setups waiting.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep an eye on both of them. See what happens. Yeah, I don't know who took NZD US dollar. Samuel. We said it's a weak breakout. We said it's a weak breakout and we skipped it because even the 4 hour close to weak. That's why we didn't take anything. Is EU near multiple 4 hour zones? EU is same position as yesterday. I don't see any difference here. See yesterday? This was the trade here. We had the breakout, we had the retest here, and boom, all the way to the upside. Same thing's happening today. Look, we had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of rejections before this push came, and it's coming at the same time as yesterday. So we know that we're gonna have a lot of movement right now. Now, is the 4 hour in multiple levels? Look, the 4 hour has the same level. And the next one is in another 20 pip range. So I think we're good. Even on the 1 hour, the next level is all the way up. There's no traffic until then. That's around 15 pips, I guess. 13, 14 pips. It's good. Enough for us. We can use a 5-6 pip stop loss. How can you split your screen in two? It's just trading view. You have the option. You can do it in 4 if you want. Screen split depends on plan of trading view. I have no plan with them. Okay. Yeah, there's a small fee monthly or yearly that you can pay on TradingView and get these. I just took the plan because I have a 49-inch and I wanted to use them on it. That's why. It's very cheap. It's very cheap on TradingView. Will you take a retest after the first 30 minutes? No. We only trade from 1 hour and up. So we wait for the 1 hour first, then we take the retest. No lower than 1 hour. Let's check. Yeah, of course. New Zealand US dollar. The 4 hour looks damn bad. Very bad. Yeah, the 4 hour doesn't look good on SD US dollar. The 1 hour looks pretty clean, but the 4 hour does not. Yeah, ugly 4 hour. I don't know, we can skip SD US dollar. If the 4 hour is that bad, we can skip it. We can focus on EU here. EU is giving us a nice breakout soon. A 5 pip breakout, I think it's gonna be enough. I think it's gonna be enough. But there's a lot more time. I'm afraid EU is gonna push to the next zone. That's the only fear I have right now. What do you think about sells on GBP CAD? Sells on GBP CAD, let me check. I heard you pee sitting down, is that true? Yeah. Very true, my friend. Rashik, I think there's no reason right now to sell GBP CAD. It's just at resistance, but doesn't mean it's gonna reject. There's also a chance that it might break, so it's a 50-50% chance. If you sell it, it's a bit of a gamble. It's a bit of a gamble if you do that. So what's my advice here is wait for a break above. That's the safest way to trade this. Otherwise it's too risky if you sell this, because it can just shoot up in a matter of a second. Break that zone and then God knows how far it can go. NZ US dollar not good on the daily time frame. Yeah, since NZ US dollar is not that good on the 4 hour, and you're saying it's not good on the daily either, yeah, we can skip it. Actually, the daily is rejecting this massive support, so not that bad on the daily. It's not that bad. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. It's only EU right now, I guess. I guess it's only EU. We'll see what happens, how it's gonna close. We have a few more minutes to wait to find that out. In the meantime, GJ is rejecting. USD CAD still at the same place. GBP US dollar is going to close above maybe, but the 4 hours still open for another hour after this. Goat Protective Services. So based on your name, my friend, I don't know why is that a topic that needs to be discussed. But anyway, thank you for your input. What happens is just chilling. Leave him alone. He's just chilling there. Don't worry, I take care of that. Your cat is also an option if we get a chance. But it doesn't look like there's enough momentum right now to break. I don't know if you can still remember me, the kid Mosey. I don't know, man. Kind of remember you, kind of not. Your cam is not on, yeah. I can't open the camera now because in the beginning I need to start the cam then the OBS, and this time I started the OBS before the cam, and now the only way is stopping the stream and then turning it on again, which is not an option. So who needs a cam right now? Let's just skip it. Sammy, you're my friend. Of course you're gonna be a mod. I don't know what I did until now that I didn't make you. Urban, yesterday there were some pretty weird moves. So anything that happened and it didn't go your way, it was not your fault. Just was a mess yesterday. It's a good thing to know when to not trade. And yesterday, when on your session, was one of these days that you gotta just skip it. Just watch and learn. You know, these days also you can learn from these moves. Moves caused by the news. What happens after the news come out? Because yesterday was a mess. A lot of slippages, a lot of fake outs, plenty of different things happened yesterday. Raja lost 40k in his life. Yeah, I saw him. He can make it back. That happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Why? Because the market is dangerous at times. But he'll make it back. 40k is a lot of money, but not impossible to to make it back. In 2-3 days he'll be where he was. Yeah, he made 70k last week, so still he's in profit though. At the end of the day, still in profit. Trading the news, we all know the risks, so that's on you. You choose if you want to do it or not. Trading the news, nothing is 100%. It's a 50-50% chance either it's gonna push up or down. So people want to take that risk, they take it. It's easy. Don't worry about Raja. Raja will make it back. There's no need to worry about him. The broker you mentioned yesterday is Darius, am I right? Bro, how did you find out? How did you find out? Need to delete your comment so people don't find out. Okay, USD CAD is trying to push a little bit. I have a feeling that EU it's gonna end up with a weak breakout at the end of the candle, and then we don't have a clean break. Erman. I saw you had the buys around here, right? If that's true, you gotta take some profits, my friend. You're already in 30 pip profit. Don't leave this go to waste. You gotta secure some at least. Secure some, because this target is pretty big, and I don't know if it's possible to reach this that fast. Based on the drop yesterday, it's gonna be a little bit hard, but not impossible. It's just you have 30 pips, that's a lot. Try to secure some if you can. Even though it has broke this level, so there's a chance we might still continue to the next level. There's a chance, but as soon as it comes here and tries to close below, it's probably gonna move down. What do you think about GJ? GJ's still there. As I expected, price rejected this resistance. If you go to the 4 hour, you'll see why. It's a big zone. It's not gonna be simple to break this. It can't be simple. It's a big level. I think we can still see some continuation to the downside. We can still see that. EU looks fire. It does for now, yeah. It does. It's a clean setup. It's a very nice clean setup. We have plenty of rejections here. If this turns out in a fake out, I don't know. It's too good. Should be easy 10-15 pips. Leszek, there's a chance EU might go to the next level before it comes down. That's the only problem here. Guys, chill, just focus on trading. Don't focus on other people. You know, people are making money, so start to make money too, and don't deal with other people. The more time you spend with other people, you will get left behind. That's a easy thing. Just start making money for yourself. Other people are making a lot of money, so spend time on yourself. Try to learn. For our coming, so you won't take EU. Okay, your choice, my friend. Don't worry about that. Morning, how is going? It's going well, my friend. Welcome. It's nothing much until now. We're just waiting for a breakout here on EU. Coming soon. We have another 9 minutes, less than 10. We're just waiting for a breakout here. Your cat trying, yeah. Your cat is trying too. But your cat needs to push more. Even though it looks so small, but it's already 4 pips, so a 10 pip push shouldn't be a problem now, since it's already past this level. I like the new logo, looks so good. Yeah, the new logo is fire. The new logo is fire. A very nice one, the best so far that I had. too many trolls today. Who cares about trolls? Trolls are rare, so we don't care about rare things. Did you make the logo yourself? No. A friend of mine did. He did the full package. What broker would you recommend for USA? There are a lot of brokers, my friend. There's a lot of brokers, and I do have a page where you can go and check brokers if they are legit and these kind of things. And at the same time, you can choose one of them. So you go to this page here, WikiFX. You go to this page and you can just search about different brokers. And you have some, everything. It tells you if they are licensed and everything. And they also check, they go and check their address, so they make sure that they're legit. Like you go to Pepperstone. See, all these licenses that they have, they're all regulated. Looks like one's exceeded. And they do have also reviews, and they inspect it. See, they confirmed the authenticity of the office of Pepperstone in Australia after the site visit. But looks like they have a few complaints. I never take these complaints as, you know, a sign that a broker is not good. These complaints are just stupid most of the time. And there are some weird ones. People don't know how to trade. People don't know how to trade, and they just complain. There's some problem with the candlestick. Look at this. Buy limit at 1.8 at 18 last night. I woke up at 5, saw some orders were made. However, these orders were gone when the market opened. No, I don't know about these. I mean, I never had a problem with Pepperstone for years. Never. It doesn't happen. There's no problem with Pepperstone. It's one of the best brokers out there. Do you mentor USA clients? I mentor whoever wants to be mentored by me. Doesn't matter where you're from. Hanko Trade. I've never heard of that broker. Let's see what it is. Is this the guy? No regulatory. Please be aware. So they don't really have any license or anything. No license. We skip Hanko Trade. But sometimes it doesn't matter if it's not licensed, because there are a lot of brokers that people trade in, and they have zero problems. Plenty of brokers who have no license are pretty good to trade with. So just do your own research. There's plenty of them. Will you bring back the copy trader? I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Okay, we have 2 minutes left, guys. We have 2 minutes left. EU is getting rejected a little bit. See how many pips this is. It's only 4 pips. It's not good. People have a wrong perception about brokers. Brokers don't want to see you lose, because brokers win from you opening more positions. The more you trade, the more brokers win. So they don't win anything if you lose your account, because they can't get any commission out of it anymore. The longer you trade, the better relationship with your broker you're gonna have. Okay, we do have a close on EU. It's almost 6 pips. It's kind of same breakout that we had the other day here. So can we take this as a good break? Maybe, yeah. Why? Because the next level is just the same amount of pips. So we're kind of in the middle of this range. Let's see if we get the retest. If I take this rate, my stop loss is going to be around 5 pips, just below the breakout candle, so it's not going to be a problem here. Let's see if we get the retest. We do have the breakout finally. Did your cat break? No, failed. It didn't. Yeah, see, only EU is doing some work here. All the other pairs are just consolidating. Nothing much is happening. NZD US dollar also got rejected. It didn't close at all above, even though we didn't have plans to take it because the 4 hour was not good, so we skipped. Gold is doing a good retest and clean structure to the left. You mean about retest of this zone? It's too risky, my friend. It's too risky to take sells here. We said we need a close around here, back in the range. Also above this level that you see a retest happening. Taking the retest here is too risky. It's too risky because it's coming from this very strong zone. Look, we talked about gold. The two major zones are these on gold. So anything in between is too risky to play with. And this is the 4 hour level that this was a retest. This was a retest of this level. But we said that was too risky to take it because it was also coming as a rejection. Now, when price is coming from another zone to make a retest to the next zone here, it's a high chance that might end up in a fake out. So what did we say? We said that we're gonna wait for this or another candle to come around here above this red candle here, this retest candle, let's say. Now, why is it safer to do it like this? You have one confirmation here of the retest and another one that you got rejected, another one that you break this minor zone, and then we can fill this range to the upside. But right now we don't have all these, so we gotta stay away. We said we trade gold only when it's at a very good position. We don't trade gold every day, so we're gonna wait and see. Do you take the retest on the wicks or on the body of the candles? We enter, it depends. Most of the time, the level is where the candles are closed. So if the wicks are too big, we don't enter on the wicks. We enter in a small range. The closer to where candles are closed, the better. Faris, just look at the previous trades and you'll see where do we enter. EU is not coming. EU it's not coming, it's too far. Congrats on 13k, finally, let's go. 13k, let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But in order to celebrate that 13k, we need to trade here on Euro USD, and it's all good after. We need a trade here, but you only made a small pullback, not good enough. We need a bigger pullback here, otherwise it's too far. And it might continue to the next zone already. The 4 hour is gonna close in another 1 hour. So when this 1 hour is done, we get the 4 hour close too. Can that be another confirmation for us? It might, but it has to stay in the middle of the range. It's gonna be a problem for that, because as you can see, it's already pushing. It's good momentum to fill the range. Hopefully, we're just waiting for one to come. We don't forget that we do have EuroCAT still a chance to close above 1 hour is a lot can happen. Good morning, morning, my friend. Welcome. Link bull is going nice. Link bull is going nice. If we don't push higher than this, I can still take this. Making you higher, pushing a little bit higher, then it's very close. There's also a chance later on, if EU decides to push all the way up, this zone is also good. So a lot of rejections here, and did respect this level a lot. Even yesterday you can see that it kind of closed below, and then this acted as resistance, boom, all the way to the downside. So I did respect this level. I like EU these days. Can you give a review for my chart? Of course. Let's take a look. GBP US dollar. Look, GU is at a very strong level. We said that too. Does that make sense? It makes a lot of sense. Why not? A 4-hour closing above. Not bad at all. Now, the daily is not the best. I mean, we had a very big rejection yesterday for different reasons. Now, actually, we got rejected from this daily zone, and now the Q daily is almost above the previous one. I don't know, it's a bit a risky one. I don't trust it that much. I don't trust GBP buys that much after a huge drop yesterday. So I don't know, I would rather stay away for now. It's a pretty important level. It's a good level to trade it, but it's just after yesterday, I'm not sure. I'm not up for GBP buys right now yet. No, I didn't trade CPI yesterday. I stayed away because I don't usually trade the news. Sometimes when I decide to trade them, it's usually a small risk, just to have some fun, but usually no. It's too risky. And you don't know the outcome, it's too risky. In terms of the news, we don't really have much. Some Euro medium news, which probably not gonna have too much effect on the Euro pairs until 4 hours later. We do have some CAD news, so if we do have any setup on CAD, we have to be careful because we have high impact news tomorrow. Today, sorry, I messed up a little bit there. Later on we have CAD news, so we do have a setup on USD CAD for later on and Euro CAD. In these two pairs we have setups, which means we also have news later, and they can cause some bigger moves. If they happen to break because of the news, then you gotta be careful because you saw the results yesterday. Turned out to be a big fake out. A whole pullback on USD CAD. Can you check this chart? Yeah, sure. AUD CAD was a nice consolidation box. I don't know. Yeah, it's still there. AUD CAD. It is still there. We'll see what happens. We'll take NZD US dollar on the 4 hour. Look, the 4 hour is a mess on NZD US dollar, so you got to be careful because we have zones in between. And it's not the safest one. If you look at the 1 hour is pretty clear. It's pretty clear, but just the 4 hour makes things more difficult. So we'll have to wait. NZD US dollar has been for a while at this range here. It's been a mess. It's been a mess. You see, this level below is the key level for NZD US dollar. Maybe the best would be to break that. If you go on the daily, you can see, even though there's like a pretty big range in between, we have some big wicks left, and we can find zones on the 4 hour. You can see that once we break below this, we might find a good entry. Right now, NZD US dollar is a bit of a mess. Not just on Italy, Domenico. In Europe countries, almost all of them, everything is going higher, prices of things. So it's just not in Italy. Yeah, very slow session today. Yesterday we had a little bit more movement, but today it's pretty slow. So the poll is going nice. Bring back the copy trader. Some people said yes, the majority. Some people said no. So we'll see. We'll see in the future what happens. Where did you get this clock widget shown in the bottom right corner? I got it, I don't know, in a page. It's a website. You can search on Google, you can find. How long have you been trading? I've been trading since 2016. And I based that in my IC market account that I opened on 2016, because I had an account with a local broker for a few months before that, so might be even before 2016, I don't know. Basically 2016 I started. I had a few months before that, but doesn't matter. Are you using OBS Stream? Yeah. Man, years go so fast. 2016 I started to trade. 2021 right now. It's 5 years. Doing break and retest every single day. The copy trader is a good thing, but not everyone is able to join if I open on C Trader, so that's an issue. I gotta find something that suits everyone. if we want to bring it back, but we'll see. Man, it never gets boring though. Break and retest never gets boring. It's always good. It's always exciting to take it, and it always pays. There are losses here and there, but not enough to make a bad impact on your trading. You know, if we never took losses, it would be too much for us. We wouldn't be able to handle all the money we would get. So losses are part of the game. Here and there, taking a loss or two is nothing bad. Low risk, high reward. A simple way to trade. You can spot it easily. You can be anywhere and you see a break and retest. Boom. You don't need to analyze it for hours. Yeah, the first man, you guys have a lot more advantages than we had back in the days. We have a lot more advantages. You gotta have, you have so many streams right now, so much information. Man, I didn't have half of these. There was no live stream, there was nothing. You couldn't find a trader with a decent strategy, with a lot of history of charts or strategies. All you could see is pictures of cars and a chart here and there, not explained at all. So you would just have to find out what happened in a chart, because you wouldn't, nothing was explained. You gotta pay for everything back in the days. Now we have live free charts every single day with great explanation, different people doing them, different strategies, pick and choose. Yes. First year, I don't know, I blew an account because I went live straight. And no demo bullshit. I went straight live. No time to lose. I knew I'm gonna make it work fast. But it took a year to settle down, because I just tried everything in the first place. Tried so many things, indicators, robots, everything. I have so many indicators in my PC that I used to use and try them, full of them. Robots, plenty of different things. But none of them worked like break and retest. None of them had enough consistency. Every strategy can make you money here and there, but which one can give you money regularly every single day? Can you name other strategies than yours? There's plenty. There's Fibonacci, there's Elliott wave, there's a trend line, guys that trade based on trend line. There's people who sell high by low. There is people who use indicators based on moving averages. There's people who use robots to trade for them, and all they do is just open buy and sell positions at the same time. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Do you know anyone in the world who did not blow their accounts in Forex? No, I don't. I don't know if there's a guy that never broke an account in their lives. Everyone at some point opened a small account and blew it. It's a standard thing. Blowing an account doesn't make you a bad trader because everyone does it in the beginning. We all lost money in the beginning. But when you have like 5-6 years of experience, then you blow an account, then there's a little bit to think what's happening. Oh man, at the beginning I thought that I have to be a master at fundamentals actually, because everyone just was talking about fundamentals and everyone being an expert, but no, technicals way better. By the time you find out a lot of things. Did you monetize your YouTube channel? I did it a few months back and it went on for a month or two. Then YouTube doesn't know my country. YouTube needs to send you a code. They need to send you a code and you get the code and you confirm it and they pay you. And I didn't get the code. They don't know my country. So I have some money on YouTube just staying there and can't do anything about that. So I'm just streaming. I don't gain anything from it. Zero, my friend. How long it took me to be consistently profitable? After a year, I started trade break and retest and all profits from there. You can see my Instagram really. I used to post every single day, the end of the day, how much I made and everything. Then I stopped doing that because it's too tiring and you don't need to tell people how much you're making every single day. Because there's a lot of people watching and also some of them are your family and some close people to your family, so you don't let people know exactly how much you're making every single day. But at the end, of course, you want to prove yourself, so you show your results and everything, but by the time you understand that there's no need. But yeah, it was a full year of trying different things until I started trade break and retest. And that break and retest brought me consistency right away. And the thing is, back in the day, there were a lot more setups. So imagine this consistency and having 2-3 trades per day at least. I used to take 5 trades in a day or more. Every pair I would open would be a break and retest there. So many of them. Yeah, just go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram and see the videos when I tested the results. I have like 1,000 trades in a day. 1,000 positions opened in a day at least. And that was happening daily. So many trades. Now we are stable and we don't need to take that many. We take one and we make up for all them. We don't need to take 100, 5-6 trades in a day. Now with one trade we cover all that. Can you still take the EURUSD after 25 minutes of waiting? How long can you still wait? So it's different. It's different now. Why? Because we talked about this yesterday as well. Now the 1 hour here, right? If the 1 hour counts for a retest at the end of the hour now, because we have 30 minutes left, we also have the 4 hour close coming soon. What does that mean? While price is making the retest here and the 1 hour is coming to a close, the 4 hour can close below this. And that means price gets stuck here. The 1 hour gets stuck here and the 4 hour closes below, and price can drop all the way to the downside. So it's way more risky to take it now. Just before the 4 hour closes is a very dangerous setup. So we move on probably, or we just wait. If it stays here for a while until the 4 hour closes, then we get a double confirmation. So we wait and see. Had a 50 euro account that did not load because there wasn't a demo for a year. No man, I put like 200 euros or I don't know how much straight away when I opened an account. Because I had money, I was not broke. So I wanted to start right away. Didn't want to, I just wanted to find something that I can do all by myself. So trading was what I found and I liked and I have a passion for it, so I made it work. You can also do it. Sir, I am new to your channel. Is it possible to briefly explain your strategy? If possible, thank you, sir. Philip, yes, sir, we can do that. We can do that, sir. So let's say this is a box, and in this box you have candles, rejection from the top and from the bottom. This is resistance, this is support. So what do we need? First, we need a breakout. That's the first thing we look in a trade. We need a breakout. What is a breakout? A breakout is when price closes above resistance and below support, one of these two, because price moves to the upside or to the downside. Now, when this breakout happens, we need a retest. So where do we enter? When price breaks above resistance, we wait for price to come for retest at the same zone. While it's making the retest, we enter there. We use a stop loss of 10-15 pips, depends from the setup, and we expect price to continue to the upside or the opposite. We wait for a break below support, we take it while it's making the retest, and we expect continuation. That's my strategy in a few words. EU coming, Lajek, EU is coming, but I don't know if we can trust it, man. The 4 hour is gonna come soon, and I don't know if we have time enough to reject all the way up before the 4 hour candle opens. And also we only trade 1 hour, 4 hour and the daily. Most of the time 1 hour and the 4 hour. Sorry to hear you can't get paychecks. Yeah, I mean YouTube can be another income, of course. Why not? I mean YouTube can pay a lot. But unfortunately I live in a country where it's not known yet in a lot of different countries. Yeah, I gotta deal with that stuff, but I don't depend from the money of YouTube, so I don't really care. It could have been another income, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, a lot of countries don't have our countries listed, so it makes things a little bit more difficult because there are a lot of ways how to make money online, and if your country is not listed, you can't do anything. So that's unfortunate for a lot of people because it's not just trading, there are a lot of different ways to make money. Do you have to pay tax of your gains in Kosovo? Yeah, you have to when you start to make big money. You can get away with some small money, but then boom, people will call you on the phone and will tell you, hey, it's time. It's time you pay money to us, even though we don't give you anything, but you have to give to us your money that you win, even though we don't help you or anything. You just gotta pay us just like that. We don't do anything for you, but you gotta pay us. Do you think it's temporary? The price, yeah, it's probably temporary. I don't know. Some days you have plenty of trades, some days it's quiet. I think it's normal. Look, we're going through a difficult phase. All over the world, you have so many problems. So, of course, the market's not going to be that stable. The world is in a difficult position, every country, so you can't expect the market to be perfect right now. What is your thought when the candle closes on the retest? For example, a bearish close at EU at 1.18111. Yeah, if price closes here right on the retest or right at support. Now, if it's above the level, there's still a chance we continue. If it closes a little below, then there's a chance we might continue to the downside or just have some consolidation. But the first thought is, should I close the trade? Because it's not that safe anymore. Now the 4 hour is gonna come in a few minutes. The thought of it is just close the trade because there's a big chance the 4 hour goes all the way down after because it couldn't break the level. Means it's not a breakout yet. It's only the 1 hour that it broke and it failed to continue to the upside, so it's just here still. The 4 hour is not a break, there's a chance we continue. If the 4 hour is not close, so we have, let's say, another 2-3 hours until the 4 hour candle opens, and price is still here, just closing here, but it's not closing below support, and it's not either moving to the upside. That's when we can just leave the trade, work itself the way up, because sometimes it might take longer for price to start to continue up. You can't expect price to continue up right away every time. Sometimes it takes more time, more than 1 hour maybe. I think you're almost becoming a billionaire. No, we're far away from that. What do you think about breakout trading like Raja? I'm trading his strategy and it's going very good for me. Yeah, it's perfect. As long as it works for you, it's great. It's a different way of trading with lower time frames. A lot of people trade it. It works out perfectly for them. Just do what you're doing. As long as it works, there's no need for you to change your way of trading. Just like I say, break and retest is not for everyone. Just like another strategy is not for me. So everyone gotta choose one which suits them and keep working on that. Sammy, time to move to Dubai, of course. Huawei, the best place to live, Dubai. I'll live in Dubai or in Turkey, one of these two. But Dubai is, man, what a place. What a nice place. Nice people. Clean country. Safe. I don't know. It's one of the best places on earth. What do you think of this? Let's take a look. It is sad that we are known in the world as being the most dangerous criminals, like in the movies. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Will you consider EU if we get a 4-hour good close? Yeah, why not? As long as it doesn't go straight to the next zone, I would consider this. Why not? The 4-hour is good also. Aussie dollar 4-hour. Look, my friend. In this case, this setup here, you already are at another zone. So this is a setup where we don't take this. You already got to the next zone. This can be a pullback and go all the way to the upside. It's coming from another zone. Can this reject? It can. But the chances of being a fake out are higher when price is rejecting from a zone and coming for retest at this next zone. It's risky setup. Can it work? It can, but it's more risky. Sad we couldn't meet when you were visiting here. Hopefully next time. Hopefully. But another guy waited for me on Dubai. And very thankful of him. He showed me around. Great guy. Gabby. I don't know if Gabby is here. Samuel, if you get scammed in these days, shame on you, my friend. I don't know how you can get scammed these days. You have full information. You gotta be living in a cave to get scammed these days. Just do your own diligence and be careful. When people told you something, do some research before taking that into consideration. You gone. No way, man, no way. EU left without passengers, yeah. Shoot. Shoot, EU's flying. Lajek, you've been in a vacation these days. September is almost 1%, but good. You're still good. You're doing great. The trades will come soon, don't worry. They will come soon. So far, so good. You're doing a great job. What's the end of the year prediction for USD? I don't know. Haven't done analysis to predict what's gonna happen at the end of the year, where it's gonna end up. I don't know. We'll see. Do you have any experience with hedge funds? I have an interview to be a research analyst. What can I expect? Unfortunately, I don't have experience with that. I don't know, my friend. NZD US dollar is coming clean. We said before, it's NZD US dollar is a little bit complicated. You have all these rejections on the 4-hour. It's not that good. It's not that good. The 4-hour is not good. If you look at the 1-hour, is pretty nice and clean, but the 4 is not good. This EU didn't even come for a 1-hour retest. It just made a small pullback and straight to the next zone. Now the 4-hour is going to close right at resistance. Now even if it comes for a retest, we are not that safe. That's the worst thing. Your cat making a nice zone. GBP US dollar. Yeah, you might even put the level a little bit lower on GU. I mean, it's not bad to be honest. This level is good, and we're gonna have a 4-hour close now. Now things are gonna change a bit now. Things are gonna change a bit now for GBP because we're gonna have a 4-hour close above. And that's a better confirmation than the 1-hour. It's way better confirmation. Close due 25 pips. We'll wait for returns to re-enter. Very nice, Herman. Good job. Share your thoughts on this. Let's see. Here's the CAD. 1 hour. I don't know. To be honest. Let's see. Let me check my chart here. Here's the CAD is already rejected from this zone. I don't see a zone around here also. I mean, it might work out, but the major one is here. You can find maybe a small zone here, but it gotta be a better breakout also. So we'll have to see. Your cat needs to break above. Not enough time now though. Not enough time to break right now. It's another 10 minutes. It looks like the best setup is GU. It's a clean setup. Closed above the zone. Now the 4-hour looks a little bit higher, but still going to be a great breakout. Still. Now the retest can be expected a little bit deeper. The only issue, a deeper pullback to the 4-hour new open. Yeah, the pullback can be pretty big. Now see the 1 hour where it opened, the next one needs to come all the way below that. Yeah, we can expect a deeper pullback. Are you trading your session? If so, are you finding trades? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we are finding trades on New York session. Sometimes we're finding trades on London session. So both sessions, whenever we find a trade, no hesitation. When there's no trades on London, we move on to New York session. Wow, GU pushed a lot here. Now probably it has gone above the previous daily candle. Let's see, yeah, it's already above that. Is GU gonna try to break this again today? It might be. I don't see this turning into a fake out, to be honest. It would make 0 sense. The 4-hour is so strong. It's about close above this pretty nice zone, and it was always respected. I think we can consider buying GBP USD at 234, around here, even at 250 maybe. To be honest, in the 1 hour, the level is deeper or lower. So if we want to take it on the 1 hour, it needs to come lower. The 4-hour actually is a little bit higher. You can see where the candles are closing here. So it's even better for us. If it rejects from the 4-hour, then we have a better chance, and the 1 hour doesn't need to come below the previous candle. The 4-hour comes around here, and if the 1 hour level gets tested, it needs to come below. But we can take it here though, based on the 4-hour level. Should be good. Now it seems like there are a few rejections here. I don't know if we have to take this in consideration. Knowing that price was rejecting from here and it just consolidated, so this shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, see, it was just consolidation. Price getting rejected from support, consolidating until it found the way to the upside. Let's see, it looks good. It would be nice for 10-15 pips. It's been a slow day. It's been a very slow day today. Nothing big has happened. Of course, you guys have to know that after a day of big movements, The next day is gonna be slow. Dull question, but what's the biggest pip you ever achieved? Oh, it's I think 700 pips. I held the trade for around 2 months, or I don't know. It was Euro AUD, and I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna try to find it. I'll show you. I think it was 700 pips. I have the trade on my Instagram. No, but it was a break and retest. It was a break and retest, and I decided to hold because it was in a good position. It went pretty far from my entry, really fast, so there was no reason to close. And EA really gave a lot of pips. It gives always a lot of pips. Never disappoints. It's gonna take me a while until I find it. I think it was last year on EA. I held around 2 months maybe. No, wait. Euro NZD I had 400 pips once. Is this the one? I'm not sure now. Might not be EA, but Euro NZD. EU closing in 3 minutes. Yes. See GU now, it got rejected a little bit. Got rejected a little bit. Let's see what happens. Still, the close does not look bad. Close can still be good. Okay, let's see. EU, like I said, it's already at the next zone, and I don't see it's not doing a pullback either. It's still at this resistance. Okay, we do have a close. The 4-hour, if you look at it from this level, it's a great breakout, but it's already at the next resistance. So we're gonna have to skip EU for now. We do have a setup on GBP US dollar. Let's see now, the candle is around 7 pip close above. It's a little bit hard to decide where to count the break from, because there's a difference from the 4-hour and from the 1-hour. There's a small difference. Now if you look at the 1-hour, the breakout is just fine. It's a pretty nice breakout. The breakout on the 1-hour is around 10 pips. On the 4-hour is a little bit smaller. I believe I'm gonna skip GU2. I don't feel safe taking this. And giving me a 7 pip breakout on the 4-hour, it's not good enough. It doesn't feel right. USD CAD looks a little bit better. The 4 closed pretty well. In terms of a breakout, it's only 5 pips below that zone. I don't know. And also you have news coming up soon. Well, it's 3.5 hours. We can make it work until then, but I don't know. I think your cat looks the decent one right now. We can just wait for your cat here. And see if it gives us a chance. Otherwise, I don't know. To be honest, GU looks risky. GBP US dollar looks risky. It's probably gonna come for a retest, but I'm not comfortable watching this candle come all the way below the previous one. And the daily is not the best. It's a mess. The daily is a mess. Only the 4-hour makes sense. It's just this breakout is not making me comfortable because it's only 7 pips. See, the 4-hour candles are a little bit higher closed. So that means you get a 7-6 pip breakout on the 4-hour. This is not good enough. Only thing we can wait right now is EuroCAD. EuroCAD can give us a good trade. You can see the 4-hour too, it matches perfectly. And if EuroCAD breaks, we don't have traffic. It's clean traffic all the way. We have a 40 pip range almost. This can be epic trade, 35 pips. If this breaks, then we have a chance here. Otherwise, right now it's very quiet across all pairs. Let's see GJ. Yeah, GJ just like expected. A full drop because this level is very, very strong. It's not going to be able to break it right away. Right now is at another support. So maybe if it breaks this 151.200, also psychological level. Yeah, this can be good then. It's breaking to the downside, yeah. It needs to go past this level, then it's clear to go all the way to the next one. That's around 20 pip range, right? Right? Yeah, around 20 pip range for the next zone. But I guess if it goes below this, it's gonna fill the range straight away. It's not a big range. Shouldn't be a problem for GJ once it goes past this to push to the next one. Should be easy. In the meanwhile, GU feels risky and I think we're gonna skip it. We're just gonna wait for your cat. Whenever it comes, it's gonna be a nice trade. Clean traffic, 35 pip range, easy. USD cat might work. Yeah, it can easily work. But I don't know. What can we do here? What we can do is maybe do this. Try this with a small stop loss just above this candle. And maybe we can have a good move to the downside. We can try this. In terms of risk to reward, this could be a very nice trade. It can easily work. We can take it also half risk just to make sure, because the news are gonna come soon and it might just get stuck there for a while and not move. It might just get stuck there for a while and take some time until it moves. Yeah, just like yesterday. See, yesterday it was just consolidation all the way until the news came. Till the news came, nothing happened. Then boom, you have the move. So same thing can happen again. I'll just stay away for now. Stay away for now. Your cat is good. Cat news also gonna affect your cat though. So we gotta be careful. Whatever pair we decide to take, whatever trade, we'll have to see. See the 4-hour on GBP as a US dollar. Yeah, the 4 is ugly. I hate to see the 4-hour here because the 1-hour looks so clean. Can easily fill this range here. Unfortunately, it's been very slow right now. It's been very slow. EURUSD had a chance to stay here on the 4-hour and then to give us a retest, but the retest didn't quite come in the first place, and I didn't have an intention to take it until the 4-hour closes. So we had this whole move at the end of the candle, like 10 minutes before candle closes. Yeah, so I don't see anything else right now. I guess it's time to leave. Until the next hour or two, I don't think it's gonna be a setup. It's gonna be a long day, I guess. GCAT is also rejecting here. I don't know. It's only your cat that I'm gonna wait for. All other pairs are a mess right now. It's just a mess. So yeah, that's it for today, I guess. So a lot of you guys voted yes for bringing back the copy trader, we'll have to see. We'll have to see about that, but good to see that you guys are positive. I'd say no to the copy trader, a lot of pressure. Yeah, some pressure comes with it, of course. But we'll consider it. We'll see. Thank you guys for today. I'm watching GU here. As you can see, this pullback here, it's not very good to see. It might work, but we're going with a safe call to skip it for now. So we'll wait for a better setup. Thank you guys all for being here today. And have a nice day. Hopefully a trade comes for us later on. We'll be here to see that happens. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you on the chat, guys. And YouTube, see you tomorrow, same time. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you for asking questions. And we had some fun today. We answered some questions. We didn't have much action in the markets, but it's how it is. Yesterday we got one. Today we didn't get any. Later on, maybe. Who knows? It's just the beginning of the day, so we have plenty of time. Hopefully something comes up. Thank you guys. Have a nice day, and see you tomorrow. Don't forget, use good risk. Don't risk too much. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Have a nice day.